Yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Next Generation Football. Possibly the longest week of football ever since Saturday, the FA Cup semi-final. The entire footballing landscape has changed. The football world has changed. Football, as we know it, has changed. Football history has changed, and the unthinkable has happened. So we got my guy. What you saying, bro?
It's been a roller coaster of a week, really. You know, FA Cup semi final, we got through. Was very happy. Then on Sunday, it felt like the whole world was going upside down. Was it Monday that we're at? No, it's Sunday. And then yesterday was a bit weird, just loads of debates. And now today, protests have been arranged. Protests have happened. Um, yeah, it's been crazy. It's been absolutely mental. You got with United and Jose got sacked. Almost forgot. We've got,
Super
Jose
League.
got sacked.
Going Glaze is going to potentially go Cronky. The protest, the biggest link up in Arsenal football history. Listen, I'll get onto that later, Will, but you know, the 48 hours, just deep it. 48 hours, just gone like that.
Yeah,
Literally everything you could think of. No one even talked about the Jose sacking, but here today, next gen, we're not like these other channels. We're going to talk about the Jose sacking. We're not like BT, we're not like Sky Sports. For the fans, real people on here, on like Sky Sports and the Super League. But real, there's only one way to start. What was your reaction when you heard that? It's
about
really
Jose
no, no,
or the
no, not
Super League.
forget. We're gonna get to Jose the biggest news.
Super
But
League. Very disappointed. Uh, Angry, frustrated, gobsmacked. All the buzzwords you want to use. All the buzzwords. Yeah, very upset. I felt like it undermined, diminished our history and everything that every player's ever. They sacrificed their life to entertain us, to win trophies for us. And I felt like that would have been not, all for nothing. What's the point of undermining prestigious competitions, prestigious leagues that mean a lot to a lot of people? I think it would have ruined everything. And
mm,
there's no guarantee that football is going to say the same even after this. But it was really worrying, and I'm disgusted that Chelsea actually agreed with this in the first place. But at least now they've withdrawn from it, so it is what it is.
Also on that, do you think that in the first place they were going to do this anyway? Like, do you think there was a big bluff that the owners were just going to get more money into the Champions League, they're never going to leave, or did you feel this was 100% genuine, or the biggest bluff in the history of mankind?
I don't know. It could have been a massive bluff because my original prediction was before the announcements happened was oh, it's just the media over exaggerating it. There's no way they'd do it just like this. All the fans won't like it. There'll be massive backlash. And that in the end is what has happened. If they wanted to do a Super League, they'd surely have to change certain rules over time. And that's what they're probably going to do. The next stage of going into a potential Super League in years to come will be the reform of the Champions League. That will
Mm.
be the next step they take into changing football. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm always objective. When it comes down to emotion, and with football, I'm quite subjective at times. With certain smaller decisions about like a manager going, I can be objective. For example, with Frank Lampard.
Mm.
But when it's changing how your club is, like Lampard going and Tuchel coming in,
No, no, forget club, the whole football, literally the whole
football, yeah,
sport.
exactly. That's what I mean. That didn't change anything for me.
Mm.
I don't know how other people feel, and I completely respect if they feel worse after Tuchel coming. But anyway, that's talk for another day. So
Also, I
I'm
just
gonna
want
be
to
the
not as comment, just a touch, bro. This dickhead, I'm not gonna read his name, can rot in fucking hell. Thank God justice served. Guilty is guilty, so yeah, he can rot in fucking prison. That's all I gotta say. Sorry to go off topic. I just saw that
yeah.
now.
Justice has been served. So
And I just want to go back to the football as well after we've seen that. Um, I think Arsenal and United, literally within 48 hours, the unthinkable has happened.
hmm.
Literally, the unthinkable. The great Edward Wood's gone. The Cronkies potentially going to go. The Glazers are potentially going to go. The people have said this on Twitter. I've seen it. To see Glazers and Cronkies have technically saved their clubs by trying to ruin it. I know it's a little hard to get around, but it's kind of true because now people have opened the eyes are open. See how much reality these fucking owners are backstabbing us. This badge. They don't care about this badge, bro. They care about the pockets. And this Friday, I'm gonna show them my banner. Friday, 6 p.m. Emirates Stadium. We're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Your girl's gonna be there. Arsenal Fan TV. Who is he? All of us gonna be there. Cause this, trust me. Hopefully, we can get something out. Like the big up Chelsea fans today. We're gonna talk about that. But got Joshua there. Is this one of your boys, Will?
Yeah, he's my mate.
Yo, Josh.
Hello.
What are you saying? What team do
Hello,
you
Josh.
support?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. How is everyone?
Yeah,
we're good. We're good.
What team do you support, bro?
Arsenal.
Alright, cool. We're going
That's
up
why I'm
to
here. That's why
Arsenal.
I'm here.
Alright, cool. I just want to go on today, okay? Do you think that, like they said on Sunday, do you think the manager, players, directors, club staff were aware of the Super League happening, or they found out at the same time as we did? Do you believe them? I'm gonna go with Will first.
I don't think they did because I think it would have been leaked a long time before it got announced. It was a very quick switch in 24 hours. There's no way if the players and manager knew it would have been broken that quickly because you know how footballers are like. They tell one of their friends or family that gets leaked. They sell a story to get a bit of money. It happens with pretty much everything. It's how the media even gets stories to start with. Dig up a bit of dirt on someone, try and get a bit of money to bribe someone with. So no, I don't think the players and manager did know.
Joshua, come to you. What's your thoughts on this? Do you think the players didn't know, and do you think they're doing the right thing now by speaking up and just turning against the club owners?
I think regarding the players and the managers or the manager, I don't think they had an idea. However, I would not be surprised if like some of the directors and the people higher up in the club had an idea about it. Because an only example that makes me think about that is I think it was like under 10 years ago when Wenger said that there may be a Super League that will come. So I reckon it's been an idea that's been kind of going around, and I wouldn't be surprised if some directors knew. However, with the players and manager, I don't think they had an idea.
So we've got up and now PSG fan, of course, they refuse. Big up to PSG refusing to budge this Super League bullshit. I mean, how do you feel about the past 48 hours, and what was the initial reaction to hearing about the Super League?
Bro, the oil club saved football. Who imagined that? The oil club, the Arabs
Stop
saved
it!
football.
You're as corrupt as them all. You just didn't wanna. You just didn't wanna risk having the World Cup taken away from your owners. That's all, Ahmad. Come on.
No, but this week has been mad, man. Like so many things. I don't know which side I want to take because I don't agree with both sides. I don't agree with UEFA. I don't agree with the Super League. But I think the teams leaving is a good thing because I think the Super League would be bad for football. The core that football had, the rawness the football have, that everyone has a chance, that everyone will join with merit.
Not in
That's
your
what the
league,
good
though,
thing about
Ahmad.
football.
Not in your league. Not in your league. No, not in the French league.
Hater. But so for that reason, I'm happy about football. But we need to change UEFA. We need to have this same energy against UEFA because they are the biggest corruption organization. They are the biggest thief. So by this, I hope we can put pressure on them because they realize that they can be threatened. Because before they ruled everything, they decided everything. Now big clubs have gone against them. So let's hope they can change their concept and give the money they're hiding to other clubs, solve racism in their organization, all those things.
Like I said, people think this is the stop. No, like I said in the football course earlier, this is just the beginning. We've just started this shit, okay? Because we football fans, we know how much power we have now. They've made us realize that we have so much power. All of us fans here. So we're not gonna take any more bullshit anymore, okay? We're not gonna stand this crop for bullshit. We're gonna stand up to this racism bullshit. That's what we're gonna do. Will, what's your thoughts, bro? Do you think we need to do more action, and this is just the beginning?
Oh yeah, this is the beginning of a cycle which I think is going to happen on and off for the next 20 years. You know, the Super League is sort of a project that they've wanted to do before. They called it Project Big Picture. Now it was the Super League. They want to. It might be the new Champions League next that we have to fight against. Every time it will go away for about a few years or so, and it will come back because they know eventually that this is something like this will happen. So I just think we've got to keep fighting it when it comes back. And I just don't trust.
Will,
I still don't really trust Chelsea's board. I think.
No, but like you guys talk about the fans. You know, obviously, maybe it's a good thing what the Chelsea fans did at Stamford Bridge, but at the same time, I feel like they are embarrassing themselves in a way because they are only doing this when it's about football. When it's about racism in football, they don't speak. When it's about corruption in football, they don't do these kind of things. So just because they're losing their football they love, they're doing these kind of things.
I get what you mean because
So if you
after the death of George Floyd, may he rest in peace, and the Black Lives Matter movement started to happen. Chelsea, a small number of Chelsea fans started singing "We Won't Take the Knee." So
yeah, but like for example, this thing with the what's the name, Slavia Prague and the Rangers situation. So when UEFA decides to only give him a 10 games ban, why are people not protesting against that?
Yeah, like
That's my
said,
question.
like it's bad guys. This is bad guys. That's what it is. There's no good guys in this. You think that the good guys know because we've seen the past 10 years the corruption from UEFA, the bullshit they pulled out. We know that, and we're gonna come back and they're gonna have to meet our demands because now we know how much power these clubs are and how much the fans have. If they change the tone in the past couple of days, like we care about the fans, we care about this. Then if you care about us,
Samuel, do you know
get
what?
rid of this free bullshit.
I think that Chelsea would have pulled out even if there wasn't for the protest today. I think the protest just sped up the announcement. I don't think Chelsea were ever going to go through with this because our board of it, and I don't know how true this is, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong on anything, but I say I don't know how true it is. I don't know the specific details of everything that's happened in the last few years with our board, but if I'm not mistaken, our board disagree on quite a lot of things, and it's certain people in our board that fuck up, and other people in our board which saves everyone. For example, with this, I guarantee this idea and many ideas, ruthless ideas, were down to Marina Granovskaya and Bruce Buck. I guarantee.
So what you're saying is the Roman and Petr Cech were kept in the dark in all this.
Well, Roman is to blame as well, a little bit, because he makes the final decision, obviously. But why didn't? Where you don't see? Petr Cech was the only one that's like didn't. I don't want to say stood up to the fans, or he stood up to them because I think deep down he was on a similar wavelength, but obviously everyone was emotional. They couldn't really have a normal conversation. People shouting at each other. Cech saying, "Give me time." So I just think Cech obviously has a great connection with the fans, great connection with the club. So yeah, I feel like it's Marina Granovskaya and Bruce Buck. Countless problems that have happened.
I'm gonna say Josh Navarro. We know the Kroenke's been wanting to do this for years, but I'm kind of glad now that this Super League has happened. It's been cancelled, and now everyone, literally every single Arsenal fan now. I'm gonna pull up my April 23rd, 6 p.m. Emirates. They know about this now, and they're gonna go to it and harass not harass, but by peaceful measures, get Kroenke's out of this football club. Josh?
Oh, what do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think it needs to be done. I mean, I've never really liked Kroenke for a while. I feel like just in general doesn't care about the club, and I haven't seen much interest in our club. I don't think he cares, and it's just obvious that him joining the Super League and signing up, it just shows that he doesn't care about the club even more. And I think a protest would be the right thing to do.
So yeah, I want to
At
go.
least for
I
one
want
as well.
to go in chronological order with the protests because Josh? What do you think of the protests today at Stamford Bridge? Do you think they were effective, very effective, or there was no doubt that all these clubs were going to leave?
Well, I feel like it's kind of hard to interpret because for all we know, Chelsea could have been planning to leave today, but I feel like we don't actually know deep down. However, it was definitely effective because the amount of coverage it got, at least for me, when I was on Instagram, the amount of posts I saw about it, it's clear that it was definitely effective in terms of social media. However, whether Chelsea were planning to do it today either way.
Yeah, I'm so glad Indiana, Jerry, these fucking American dickheads, these cronies, they've been exposed, bro. They're breaking it. This is the real reason they bought these clubs. They said they could buy their own league and make more money. They've tried to do that and they failed. There's no point of them staying at these clubs now.
It's true, Samuel. I think
100%.
one of the American owners, will leave. I think at least one will
Monkey's
sell.
gone. Listen, I also find if you guys are serious, you guys get together, go to the club, and get them out once and for all. You must do it because when Woodward left today, that was probably one of the best days of my life. Yeah. Now all we have to do is us United. All we have to do now is come together and get the Conkeys and Glazers at once and for all start at 3 p.m. That's what we're doing because we need to start because it's been 8 years. It's been 20 years now since Arsenal won the Premier League, which is quite embarrassing. And the Conky made you guys down, yeah. And we're not because now that the Glazers are gone, yeah, we don't have to wait any more years for a title. We need to start competing next year. They get proper owners.
What I want to say is this is there's massive link up coming soon, yeah. Everyone watch out for your socials. Biggest link up. Link up with me, link up with everyone. Trust me, every Arsenal you can think of is gonna be there. Except for a certain few, but I'm not gonna
I was about to say
I
we
might come
won't
as well.
mention
I want
names. We won't mention names, Samuel. We won't mention.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names. I don't
Oh,
wanna
no.
mention any names, but that's what I wanna say. Biggest protest, bro. Well, the intent. Okay, I want to go to. We already touched on the Chelsea protest. Ahmad, did you think the Chelsea protest had any effect as well? And are you happy for the Chelsea fans of standing up to their club and stopping this Super League bullshit?
Have they really even gone out, Chelsea? Aren't they even still? They're
No,
just considering to go out.
I think that what they said is they were already.
There's going to be a confirmation tomorrow because
The only club,
we played tonight.
The only club that is officially gone is Manchester City.
Yeah, they have only made the official statement.
Our announcement will be tomorrow. It's just because we played tonight, we weren't going to announce it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
no, I think as you said, the Chelsea protest, of course, did help because I think they were on the edge of not joining it. By seeing this, they can see that the concept will not work if the fans are not behind it.
Yeah,
so
and Ahmad
it
as well.
helps.
With it wasn't just Chelsea fans there. So like Londoners that were just local.
Bro,
to
I
the
saw
area
eye
of
tester.
clubs.
Eye tester.
I test Facebook. Listen, but guess what? The bigger one is going to be the Friday one. I don't want to compare protests. Maybe we'll compare protests now.
No, because Samuel, I knew that my fan base would put their money where their mouth is. All this talk about protests over the week, I knew they would, and they would come through. I can't say the same for Arsenal. I don't know if they will go through with it. Or all of them. I don't think all of them.
I'm going to talk about this protest after, but would you go on, Jerry?
This is why Roman Abramovich is very, very ruthless man because he is smart. Like when he saw Woodward and Glazers and Kunki part of it, I was like, excuse me, why are these my part of it? I'd be more successful than them. He is and Roman Abramovich one of the best owners I've ever seen in my football lifetime because like he is smart. Like he obviously everyone makes mistakes. He made a mistake himself, but he knows no will happen again. He's doing it for the fans. So I'm very happy for all Chelsea fans. And probably he's one of the reasons why Wood was gone, which I'm happy because like imagine Wood would stayed, all the United fans will go absolutely crazy. I'm happy that Wood was gone and And we got Chelsea fan, Man City fan doing the right thing. Now football's back.
Also, Ahmed, probably so proud of your club right now, probably rejecting the Super League, decided to stay with UEFA. Possibly now, I think everyone's with you. We're winning the Champions League. All the non-big clubs that were in it, and people who don't support it because potentially supporting PSG. How does that make you feel?
Bro, we went from one of the most hated clubs in the world, now one of the most supported clubs in the world. Yeah, this week has been crazy. Like, this has been the best week for PSG because we are only taking dubs. First of all, we stand.
Good PR, good
Look,
PR.
we stand
Yeah.
against this decision, so we get the respect first of all,
Mm.
and then every big name in UEFA is leaving, Agnelli,
Woodward.
Woodward, and all these guys, and we are getting the high positions. Nasser Khalifi is now has the highest position in UEFA besides the president.
You might win it now, Ahmad. You might win
So,
it.
bro, we are doing this for football, man. I'm telling you, we will win the Champions League for football. So I'm pretty proud of the club. Maybe there's some intention behind it. I don't know because it's not information. It's not facts right now. Because I think we have connection with FIFA because of the World Cup and the Qatar ownership. So, but so far I'm very proud of the club. I think we made the right decision, and I think if PSG and Bayern Munich was also in this thing, maybe we wouldn't come to this point, man. Because that PSG and Bayern Munich are two big giants in Europe. So for them two to be against this, I think it helped massively.
Okay, now I just want to go into the next topic of the show: resignations and Woodward goals. I want to go in order here because 4 p.m. today, everyone was accepting the Super League was going to happen. Out of nowhere, pressure comes on. Discussing Chelsea, the protests at Chelsea, protests around everywhere, all the football fans anger, Chelsea announced withdrawal, Man City and all these clubs, and Ed Woodward goes. Ed Woodward, after 8 years, from 2013 to 2021, Ed Woodward era at Man United is over. It's finally over. Jerry, how do you feel?
But as soon as I heard that news, I just because after that, because when I thought that Super League was gonna happen, yeah, when I thought that Super was actually going to happen, I was this close to put my Man United shirt in the bin. But when I heard about Woodward, everything Woodward, especially Woodward, well, I just went to my cupboard, put my Man United shirt back on. I knew that we are going to be back, and very soon the Glazers will be gone because the Glazers will be forced to sell the club as well. And like I said, and I'm really happy because hopefully we can get a proper owner here. He knows to make a football decision, spend money, give Oli Solskjaer proper support, like give him proper backroom staff, and also give him money, players that he needs, so he can judge him fairly. And also because Woodward, for the past 8 years, our fan base has been divided because of Woodward, and the Glazers haven't spent money. I haven't been bringing the right managers, bringing the right recruitment, and Woodward, we haven't been successful in since Fergie. We were one like under Woodward, we were won like 3 trophies under him in 8 years, which is very embarrassing. We're mad at football. We're supposed to win trophies, win back-to-back titles. Yeah, like I'm 18. I haven't seen my team win a Premier League I ain't get to see my team win. I missed 2013 Premier League. It's Fergie. Arsenal was for 2016. We need, for me, I want to watch see my team win a Premier League for the first time. You know? We need to start spreading big. We need a proper owner, yeah. We new event, yeah, and Woodward,
How
yeah.
can this stop?
Because all these years, yeah. Of whenever we get the champion, whenever we don't whenever we don't get make top four, he sacks the manager, yeah, and it starts back the next manager. When we get Champions League football, he somehow keeps the money, yeah. Because this is what he's been planning. Him and the players have been planning for years to make this Super League, yeah. And because that Super League thing that I was hearing about was that scared me because like what annoyed me was about when I heard about if the players in the big clubs play in Super League, then they're not allowed to play in international, playing Euros in the World Cup. I was like, no, this can't be happening. But now that this day he's gone now. Finally, you can move on, get back
So,
to where you are, and get back to the Fergie days, start winning back-to-back titles again.
because Jerry's so passionate about Man United, and guess what? He's got the best news of his Man United career. I want to go to Ahmed and Will. Thoughts on Agnelli's resignation now?
I think he's a joke. I have a lot to say about this man. I have a lot to say about him. He has been in a high position. Well, not himself, but his family have been in a high position at Juventus. They've owned it since 1923. It's a family club to him, and he's thrown it all in the bin. He's put his whole career on the line and resigned because of a Super League just to get him a bit more money. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute joke. How hard his family have had to work. I would disown him if I was his family. I'd disown him. All that hard work since 1923 in the bin. In the bin. He should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. He really should. He's a joke.
He's
It's
the biggest
disgusting.
backstabber I've seen in my life. It's
Backstabbed
like a movie, you
UEFA,
know?
backstabbed UEFA, backstabbed his family.
Bro, this guy
Backside
was the
Juventus.
second hand of UEFA. He was literally making the concept of the new Champions League format. He was voting for it. And the day before UEFA is going to announce this new format, he backstabs them. Like, bro, this is the biggest backstab I've seen. I'm not even seeing this in the streets. This is the biggest backstab I've seen in my life, bro.
So what does this mean now for Juventus? I know Ahmed, I watch a lot more about European football. Do you think and someone else from Agnelli is going to be in the family, go back and take the job, or do you think Juventus is going to move in a different direction?
Mm, to be honest, I don't know how things work at Juventus. I don't know if they have presidents or they're owned by different owners. I don't know. So I don't think things will change. I think it will be the same probably.
Okay, so now, Jerry, now this has happened. Do you think now all the, I don't know what to call them. Is it corrupt? Do you think corrupt is the appropriate word, Will?
Corrupt, did you say?
Yeah, for Agnelli, Woodward, all these.
I think
Perez is the biggest snake.
they're
Just saying.
they're snakes. They're
Perez,
snakes.
that guy,
Perez,
man.
Perez,
Biggest pig I've
he's
seen.
like, he's arrested.
The Avengers director, though, it's like if they were going to, he knows a lot about football. He's a footballing man. He should know. That's why I'm disappointed in him, and I'm not even a Juventus fan. I'm not. I'm nowhere near. I hate Juventus, if I'm being honest. Can't stand them. They have Chiesa, who I hate. Pirlo as a manager, I hate watching his football. I do not like Juventus, but he knows what it's like to be a part of a footballing family. He loves, or he says that he loves football, but then tries to, what I believe, he tries to kill it. It's a joke.
Oh, also,
He's a joke. He's not corrupt. He's just a cunt. That's what he is.
Personally, for me, yeah, like Pirlo should be know when the Juventus job is too big for him. It took like first of all, when Sarri got sacked in Juventus, yeah, when Sarri got sacked, like Pirlo was in the under-23 manager for 10 days.
Yeah.
For 10 days, and as soon as Sarri got sacked, they appointed him as a manager. I'm like, why are you giving him the biggest job in his career? Now,
Money laundering as well with Barcelona, with the Arta, well,
players aren't
allegedly.
in the good enough as well. Players aren't good enough, and the only player that's actually scoring goals is Ronaldo. I don't know why Morata came back as well.
So I want to go to Josh because he hasn't spoken in a while. Josh, now that Perez, Agnelli, Woodward, are you happy for this? Not happy that the Super League happened and it fell apart within 24 hours. So these three, all the toxic figures from these football clubs could go. Are you happy about that? Josh?
Yeah, I think it will be interesting. The most important part I have is with Man U. I want to see what owner they get, and then I'm actually intrigued to see how well Solskjaer would do with the money, and if Man U can go back to how they used to be under Ferguson. That's what intrigues me the most. I want to see how good of a manager Solskjaer actually is, especially if he has money. So I think it's good for Man U in that way if they get a good owner. Regarding Juventus, I'm not sure. I don't know enough about Juventus to actually have an opinion about it. But if they were toxic, then I imagine it's good.
Also, with that as well, I just want to go back to the Chelsea protests. I mean, did any of you think any of this was going to happen if they went to the stadium? Because I certainly didn't. Because now, due to this Chelsea thing, I'm going to go to this protest.
That's what I mean. Your fan base. It's the same with Tottenham. They chat a load of shit. Your fans chat a load of shit. United fans, not anyone on here. I'm not trying to like say that you guys are shit because I know you actually care and you're passionate. But United fans chat a load of shit as well.
Yo, can I say something quickly?
Yeah,
go on.
They have made a statement on the Twitter page.
Who Arsenal?
They're going out from the Super League.
Wait, Arsenal official announcement, Ahmed?
Yeah, on Twitter. They said we made a mistake and we will apologize for it.
They said those words. Wow.
Yeah.
If I can follow my Twitter, guys, I'm very, very sorry. Apparently, San Kroenke is going to sell, but listen, this doesn't change the fact if he's not going to sell, I'm still going to go.
I see FSG selling first, you know. I see FSG going. I feel like FSG going has been a long time coming.
Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to share the screen right now, if I can. Yeah, so easy guys carry on talking. What was your favorite moment about the Chelsea protest today? Do you think Petr Cech coming on was a class guy? Because we want to talk about Petr Cech has balls of fucking steel. That was a toxic crowd. He had no idea what was going to happen.
Kept his cool as well. Just asked him to give him time. Do you know what? I'm just proud that the fans actually. I mean, I knew they would because I know our fan base and I know how much they love the club, and I know how. I think the Chelsea fans believed as well. I feel like that we believed we could make a difference, whereas with Man United, due to their experiences with the Glazers or Arsenal's experience with the Kroenkes or Spurs' experience with Levy, I don't think they believe necessarily that they can make a big change.
Also, sorry to interrupt. So
Search on Arsenal instead, like the Twitter account.
But we've officially withdrawn from the Super League. Officially now will not be in the European Super League. Me and KJ find Indiana.
Imagine Arsenal resigning first.
You got to be the front.
Hasn't resigned yet.
So we'll resign tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but Arsenal did it first, so
that's actually. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, mine are out of the Super League. It's official.
United as well.
Yeah.
Samuel, do you get what I mean? By like, I feel like we actually had a belief that we could make a change due to our owners backing our managers before.
Oh shit, Tottenham did it as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're going to be the last one to
Bro, they
get
do
out.
it at the same time. I don't understand. Is this a...
Have Chelsea done it as well?
Chelsea... Wait, let me search up their Twitter.
Doesn't mean, even though we're out yet, Woodward and Glazer still have to go. I don't even care what happens. They still need to go.
So I just want to say this is as a result of listening to you and the wider football community. Over recent days, we are withdrawing from the proposed Super League. We made a mistake and apologize for it. I ain't buying it. I'm buying your fucking apologies. We've bought it for too long. I've bought your apologies for too long, Arsenal. This Friday, Stan Kroenke is going to find out, bro. He's going to find out what mistake he's made because it's the final countdown, bro. Hopefully, there's been rumours. So I was going to go on about this. I want to start from me and Jerry because we have two pieces of shit owners in the Glazers and Kroenke. So what's important is the Glazers potentially selling Manchester United.
I want to give it to the proper owner. I want to give it to Van der Sar, someone like Van der Sar, someone who knows the club well, in the heart, able to spend money, bring us back to the top, back to 30 days. Hopefully, he can help Solskjaer, giving all the support he needs. And yeah, because I don't want any more trouble. So and May, hopefully, we can no more be divided up together now that they're gone. And so, yeah, hopefully we get back to the top. Also, I'm happy about when I saw.
So now it's time for me to switch up the show and just go to myself. The caption I have there. April 23rd, 6 p.m. Emirates Stadium. I'll tell you, I'll bring up the names. because every single person you know, every single Arsenal fan you know, is gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Miguel's gonna be there. Kesh is gonna be there. Probably Cam, Arsenal Fan TV. Everyone from Arsenal Fan TV is gonna be there.
Exactly.
Thousands of Arsenal fans
He
are
has,
gonna
he
be.
has, he has
I
to
mean,
do
I
this.
think
One,
Hugh Izzy's going as well.
Yeah, who is going as well?
He must get this guy out with the club.
So
Man.
I'll be filming this. Yeah, I'll be
Samuel,
filming
do you
this.
want me to fly to England from Sweden?
Listen, yeah, get on the train. Go on the British Airways right now. Heathrow. We'll pick you up. We'll take you to the Emirates and get these fucking crunkies up, bro. Because we've been pissed about too long, yeah. And you know what? Everyone here, this movement has traction now. It never had traction before because like, oh no, crunkies they might care, but today, past couple of days, has shown they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. Everyone has opened their eyes to realize how much of a disgrace and embarrassment the crunkies are. They are a disgrace. The crunkies are a disgrace. And I'll say again, April 23rd, 6 o'clock, we'll be peacefully protesting and we want crunky out. And we're going to do this by this measures, which has been explained throughout Arsenal social media and which has been explained to us. With Friday game against Everton, we intend it's not going to happen. We don't want this Everton game played. We want this club, Stan Kroenke, to sell this football club, right? Because listen, he's not welcome anymore. Just imagine when fans come back to the stadiums and he's sitting there.
But
Samuel, do you know? I'm gonna make a
Mount.
joke here, and I'm sorry if this offends you.
No, Ram. What do you mean talk to little whack? We want Kroenke fucking up, bro.
Wait a minute, Samuel. Should I get everyone I know who's not an Arsenal fan to buy an Arsenal shirt just so the Kroenke gets a bit of money, you know? And then we'll burn the shirts. Oh, obviously, I'm joking. I wouldn't spend the money. I wouldn't spend a penny on that club.
Listen,
not even if it was trying to keep their bad owners in there. I wouldn't spend one penny.
Listen, all I know is, Ram, I'm not talking about because we need to get rid of the crunkies, bro. We've got to get rid of them by protesting, by putting pressure on them, making them release a statement because they know they fucked up. They know they fucked up, bro. Listen, if we talk a load of whack, go tell every single Arsenal fan we talk a load of whack. Because we had enough of being this bullshit, yeah? Us accepting Kroenke's bullshit. We've had enough. And you know what? They've exposed themselves. They've been exposed. That's what's happened.
I don't get why Rams. Do you want FSG out? That's just my question. Do you want FSG out?
No,
it's just a simple question because if you do, then do what Sam's doing and do something about it. Go down to Anfield.
What do you mean it's whack? Because I want the Kroenke's fucking up, bro. They fucked this club up. We have to put pressure on them. Like I said, the protest is to try and attempt to get attention from the Kroenke's. Listen, we've had enough of your bullshit. Leave a club.
I'm gonna bring all the Chelsea fans and just say Kroenke.
They haven't done anything good in years.
Listen, this is a fake Ram account. I know.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Are you sure?
Also,
Can I quickly say something?
Yeah, go on, Josh.
Josh, go on. What do you think about the
Being Africa's richest man that said he wants to attempt to purchase Arsenal.
Oh, Ali Dangote, the richest man in
Sorry?
the richest man in Africa, Alex Dangote, is an Arsenal fan. He's always had a dream of buying Arsenal. So I ain't too sure about that. But how would you feel about him coming over the Kroenke's?
Hello?
I mean, I'd like to see it, to be honest. I would like to see it.
Why would you like to see it, though? Is it because of what they've done now in the future? Is it because he's going to invest? Or would you prefer someone else, another American owner coming who actually care? Or do you want anyone over Kroenke right now? Are you there?
Honestly, anyone over Kroenke. I don't think he has benefited our club in the past years. He just hasn't. So I want someone that cares about our club and wants to see us do well and actually fund us correctly.
Wouldn't it be?
Because I do trust
it be?
Arteta. Some people might think I sound crazy saying that. Some people might.
Wouldn't it be awfully funny? Like, I mean, as in, it would be bad for you guys, but it'd be, as a joke, it'd be quite funny. Imagine if Kroenke sold to someone that puts even less money in. I would, oh my
That'll be
God.
peak. That'll absolutely peak Arsenal, man.
I would cry.
Oh,
I would cry.
just imagine the scenes.
I can't believe having this happen. Like, it's
Wait,
literally
how long has Kroenke been at Arsenal for, Samuel?
15 years, so since 2006.
15 years and 20 years without Premier League. Wow.
Mr. Ahmed, you gotta say something. You gotta go.
Wait, actually, I need to. I don't know if I should.
You need to go or something. Got any closer? You need to go. Okay, so we got Ahmed. You got any closing remarks for you before you go? Why is everyone's internet acting up today? Everyone's internet's acting up.
Wait, who's got to go?
It's fine.
Okay, cool. I was kind of just meaning because I don't think Ahmed's there, but what I gotta say is I want to go on to a little more things. Which is, do you think this Friday's protest will be a success? That's what I want to go on to.
What the?
Arsenal's
Let's do something. Let's do something first. Well, this was what happened today. Yeah, shows that us fans have the power. If we get together, yeah, and do it without being hooligan, yeah, then things can actually happen. Like see what happened today. See all Chelsea fans get together. What did Roman do? He cares about the fans, and what he do? He cancelled the Super League. You Arsenal fans have the power. You guys can't beat it anymore. If you're serious, if you want to get Arsenal back, get Kroenke out. Do it with respectfully. Do it with passion. Show him that you are sincere. That you won't go back to win the Premier League titles again.
Will?
Do you know where I stand with this? With the whole Emirates, the whole boycotting of Arsenal, with the protest. I don't. Although I do love to see Arsenal fail, and I do love to see Arsenal buy crap players and fail in the league, and I'd love to beat them in finals. To ensure that nothing like this happens again with a Super League, you probably have to get owners in that do care. So me going Glazers in, Kroenke in, or whatever, long term is probably stupid, if you get what I mean, because it will affect me as well, long term. So I don't know. I don't. I've got a mixed view on it.
Listen, I just want to go talk about the early game. I think I want to talk about this week.
Oh, thanks a lot, Samuel. The 5-2. That was weeks ago.
No, I found the wrong game. Sorry. So I want to go on. I found the wrong game. My bad. Wrong Chelsea game, which is Chelsea 1, Man City.
That's better. That's a much better view.
So
Oh, that was an amazing game. I was so happy, yeah. I did not want to see Man City win the quadruple, yeah. Because if that actually happened, yeah, if that happened, I would be out of Twitter and you will not be seeing me again. Thanks to Chelsea, yeah, Man City end the quadruple. Well, now my United still lives on.
you know what? I think it wasn't a good game. I think it was one of the shittest games I've ever seen. It was
What? It wasn't that bad.
But I think the first 20 minutes was so underwhelming. You have these two.
What do you expect though? Two good teams against each other.
I just expected more quality, bro, and I thought it was boring, bro. And Kevin De Bruyne throughout the game, I saw that injury. He was just flat. Raheem Sterling was flat. They both underperformed. I think the entire City team in general, that starting 11, just underperformed from the first minute to the 90th minute.
Pep played Sterling, Torres, and
Jesus.
Jesus is a front three.
Jesus. And Sterling has been poor this season, and plus, I don't want to see Sterling start for England now, honestly, because he actually had a poor season. Okay, yes, I've won the Premier League, but
that's a real Ram account. So Ram, cheeky bastard, bro. Sorry, Karen.
Yeah, Sterling should not be starting for in Euros, but he hasn't been good this season yet. But not many English criminals has been good. All the players have been good, and have been Rashford. Honestly, Rashford has been in incredible form. They both played one of the best wings in the world season. Supposedly,
Who,
I think
Rashford?
Sterling. No, don't start now. Don't start, please.
I won't
Yeah.
start. I'm in a good mood. I won't start. I won't.
Okay, but honestly, Sterling has to be on the bench for England. That's my personal opinion, and
Sterling on the bench.
Sterling's got to be on the bench for sure, but
he
it's
has
not from
to. He
Marcus
has to.
Rashford.
He has to. I'm not saying. Okay, I'm not saying Rash better than him, but Rash probably has a better stats than him this season. Sterling has been poor because right now look at 13 goals in all competitions.
Grealish has got to play on that left-hand side.
I don't know about Grealish.
Okay,
I
no,
don't know
I'll
about
quickly touch on this because this technically. So the Euros are back. The Euros is saved.
back. Yeah,
What do you want to see UEFA do this Euros? I just want to talk about UEFA now. What do you want them to do? What's the expectation of UEFA for the Euros? I think if any dodgy shit happens, any racist bullshit, listen, I don't care if it's final, semi-final, quarter-final, if that team's there, ban them from World Cup qualifiers, ban them from the whole tournament, kick them out. That's the only way of action. If UEFA say you care about the fans, you care about the stats now, then ban these fucking racist dickheads.
exactly.
You've got to ban them. Because they haven't done anything. They've gone about the, like, listen, we care about the fans. No, you didn't. They've already changed the tone now. Final in Baku 2019 with just 2 London clubs. What do you expect to see from UEFA now?
Well, they need to make sure that every time they do a European competition, it's at a place where fans can access and not have to overpay for travel. For example, as you said, Baku in 2019, Chelsea versus Arsenal. I thought, well, I swear around 50% of the fans there were just local. And I'm not saying that's not even necessarily a bad thing, local fans going, because it's also a good chance for fans of clubs in that area to to go see their clubs playing a final. That's fine, but 50% of people there were local, just local people, because the season ticket holders couldn't get there. You see some of the most diehard fans on Blues Fans TV of Chelsea. Half of them couldn't even go. And I think it's just unfair considering the amount of money they put in throughout the semi-finals, the quarterfinals, and other rounds in their competitions, and they treat them like that. I think it's a joke.
I want to go on my closing segment where it's BT and Sky Sports. I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
actually, yeah.
I
That's what I think.
want to close with this. I want to go. Ali go after. You go after Dre. They are the biggest fucking hypocrites because they just want to do this because the broadcasting rights were at risk. They're gonna ask all this bullshit. Yes, I get Gary Neville, but his job was at risk. This is why he's doing it. If BT say the bullshit they want to say, they want to say all the shit they want to say. Okay, lower the prices, make Champions League football free, because they took free football away from the working class man, the lower class man. Champions League used to be on ITV, if you guys remember. Free TV, free television, free to watch. They got rid of that. So if you live up to your words, guys, live up to your words, and make this free. Jerry, you can go. Sorry.
I'm also one thing. The European Super League has officially been suspended.
About what?
Yes, the European Super League has been suspended.
Oh yeah. I think that's everybody really knows about that.
I'm saying.
Wait, Samuel, can I speak on this a second?
Go on, Will.
Because I feel like a lot of people need to do their research, including Gary Neville, to actually educate himself before speaking on things that he actually doesn't know anything about. For example, how much of a hypocrite he is. He doesn't want to lose his job. He doesn't want to lose money. He's not as bad as the clubs, but he needs to sort of speak in like he speaks for everyone in the country, because he most definitely doesn't speak for me. Jamie Carragher can't hold any more high ground after things he's done in the past, so I don't want to hear it from him either. Also, I want people to stop bringing I want people to stop bringing political points into this and try and score points, talking about how, I hate capitalism, while texting on your iPhone 11.
Oh, interrupt. Apparently, the English teams going back into UEFA are getting significant amounts of money.
Bloody hell. They need to... Wait, can I just say one thing, Samuel?
Will.
The irony of celebrities moaning about capitalism while speaking on or texting on an iPhone 11 or 12 on Twitter, some of the most capitalist inventions of all time, and then they have the audacity to go on about capitalism and speak about how capitalism's only good until someone does it better than you. No, that is down to which is down
Listen,
to it's down to elitism. Which
I
yes, you
wanna-
can say that is a factor that can be caused after capitalism. But let's be honest, elitism only happens when you're greedy. That's different.
We need to get in that deep shit. This like right now is about
No,
football.
my point is people speaking about it like Gary Neville, like Jamie Carragher, like other celebrities, and I don't have a fucking clue about what it is. That's what pisses me off. When they
Guys-
live a life of a capitalist themselves and then try and claim they're socialists. Well, put your money where your mouth is and live like a socialist then. Properly campaign like a socialist.
Stop playing with socialism, bro. Listen, they have their own points. They have their own ideologies. They can live
But they're
by it.
fucking stupid because they're
No,
hypocrites. That's my point.
We'll stop. No, we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. All right. What I'm gonna say is, guys, apologies for tonight. I have a younger sibling who's moving at the Super League, annoying me right now. It's glad it's over without that. But I gotta say, closing segment is Friday. Watch my Twitter feed. Watch your gal's Twitter feed. Watch the news in general. It's gonna be a calm madness. The calm before the storm. That's all I've got to say. That's my real closing segment. Watch this space Friday 6 p.m. Shit's about to go down. Peacefully. I stress this.
Need to get
enough.
Conke out.
And
Peacefully.
no hooligans as well. No hooligans. If there's any fight of hooligans, then he won't take it seriously.
Jerry, you got any closing remarks?
No, nothing really. Just happy, you know. It's been a very long day.
James is going. Woodward going. He's gas, bro.
We're happy, man. We're
This
back now.
this is
That's
better
what
than the Premier League season for them. I swear. Second was I win the Premier League for them now, because you know what, these dickheads are finally gone. Joshua, our final countdown. Our resistance has just begun against the Cronkies. Any closing thoughts, bro?
Yeah, we need to start it.
Bro, I'm being there. Like I said,
Trending as well on Twitter.
yeah, everyone's spreading it. Thousands of people are going to be there, guaranteed. But I gotta say, wear your masks, guys. Just wear your masks.
Wear them properly as well. Wear them properly. Just saying that I've seen some people today not wear them properly. Wear them properly.
I will closing remarks.
Well, fuck the Glazers. Fuck Perez. Fuck Bruce Buck. Fuck the Cronkies. Fuck FSG. Fuck have I missed anyone else out? Fuck
Perez.
the Juventus. Well, Perez. Fuck the Super League. Fuck UEFA and fuck FIFA. That's what I'm gonna say.
So listen, you can find all these man. Okay, Josh Frank's coming our special guest today. Jeremiah Ojan. His Twitter ads right there. Go hit it. Will is back on Twitter and Strong TV. Nexus as well. Talking about all comics. If you want to stop talking about football, because I know it's been football for the past 3 days. If you want to escape of football, go on Nexus, Andrew, Prime, Will on there. Me, EGTV. Just send me full fast into AFC Twitter. Just wait for this day and this time. Will be a madness on our Twitters. That's all I've got to say. Guys, I have to apologize for tonight. I'm speaking so lightly. You got a younger sibling who's pissing me off. Just like the Super League. But apart from that, Cronky out, Glazers out, FSG out, Woodward out. Get all these dickheads out and Levy in. No, I'm really joking. Let's get rid of these dickheads and let's take the game back. I'm your host, bro, and we'll see you this weekend. Europa League's back, Champions League back, and it's here to stay forever. Peace.